Hi, how the fuck are we doing? Are we good? Good? Okay, good. Welcome to the Cat Show. We're gonna talk about comfort zones because I feel like comfort zones are one of those things that's like, you hear about them a lot, you really like it. People are like, oh, get out of your comfort zone, or like, oh no, I feel safe in my comfort zone, and that's okay to feel safe in your comfort zone. Just a lot of just things like that. So I just wanted to talk about the realness of them and how, you know, once you leave your comfort zone, it can feel really scary, and I think a lot of people don't tell you that. They don't necessarily tell you how fucking scary it can actually be and how to kind of, you know, cope with that and just deal with it and just accept that it is what it is and you'll either get through it or you won't. Also, look at this coffee mug. I got it from Walmart the other day. It's so cute. And I've been really into glass straws lately. I always was a glass straw hater because I was just like, that feels really scary. Like, I feel like if you drop them once, immediately they're just gonna break, shatter. Like, you could bite down on them and like you'll have glass in your teeth. But I'm really stoked about them. Also, I just do want to let you guys know, I just saw the fattest fucking spider I've ever seen in my whole life. I think that's probably a lot. But also, there's a spider in my dream last night, so really strange that now there's one in my real life. But anyway, he was like this big, okay? And he was like, and I, bam, whacked him with my Vans. And you know, Vans are heavy duty shoes, so he's dead. I'm a big analogy person, so just be prepared for analogies, like that kind of vibe, okay? But if you're anything like me, if there's somewhere that you can go and there's a cliff and there's water underneath and you can jump off the cliff, whether it's just a cliff, it's a waterfall, whatever, you're gonna fucking do it, okay? Like, I love that stuff. I love rope swings, like all that fun stuff, okay? That's like super fun to me. I know some people that literally feels like hell on earth, but to me, I'm down. Will I ever be the first to jump? Never. Never, ever, ever. Because I don't know, what if there's a rock down there? What if there's, you know, like, I don't know what's down there. So I will never be the first one to jump, but you bet your eyes I will be the second. And like I said, like, I would never be the first one to jump. So for me, I watch somebody else jump. Great, perfect, I'm good to go. I know that the water's safe. I know that once I jump, will it be like a little like, holy shit, I just jumped off a cliff? Yeah, of course it will, because that's very, you know, that's just what it is. But I can rest assured that I'll be safe when I hit the water. Like, of course there's always room for error, but like, in my brain, I am 99% sure that I will hit the water, I'll be safe, I'll come back up, I'll swim, I'll be like, oh my God, that was so fun. I'll go climb back up and I'll do it again. So in life, it's kind of like the same thing. Like, your comfort zone is the edge of that cliff. So you're standing there on that cliff, that's where your comfort zone is, and you have all the freedom in the world. You could, you know, you could stay on that cliff for as long as you want. You don't have to jump, nobody's forcing you to jump. So you're just walking around that cliff, you could go right to the edge, you could hang back a little bit, take a little nap. Like, you could do whatever you want in your comfort zone, you know, like, it's comfortable, you're safe there. You know what happens there. Nothing really unexpected happens. And if it does, you know how to handle it because you're somewhere where you feel so safe and secure that you're 100% confident in yourself and your abilities to just handle what's in front of you. But while you're standing on the edge of that, you know for a fact that you have to jump. You have to make that jump if you want to get out of your comfort zone. You have to jump into the water. You have to just have full faith that that jump will get you to where you want to be. That jump is gonna get you into the water, and the water is gonna be that dream life, that next level that you want, that whatever is waiting for you right outside your comfort zone, you know that the only way to get there is taking that leap and just having full faith that you're gonna land in the water, you're gonna have a good time, you're gonna come up from the water, you're gonna be laughing with your friends. Like, you just have to have that complete faith. But it's not that simple, okay? Because you have no one else to jump before you. You have nobody else to test the water to make sure it's safe. Say that you want to drop out of school. Say that you're in college right now and you want to drop out because you really just want to pursue your singing or acting career. So many people have done that. Thousands, millions, maybe not millions, but I don't fucking know. So many people have done that. So you can see, like, okay, yeah, it is a thing that can happen, but nobody can make that jump for you. Even though somebody else has made their own jump and it worked for them, they can't take that jump for you. So you have to get to the point where you're like, okay, I'm in my comfort zone. This is something I really want. I need to make the jump, but you don't have that safety net of watching somebody else jump before you, because nobody's ever gonna experience your life the way that you experience it, because you're the only fucking person that can live your life for you. And it's scary. Like, it's completely normal to be scared. And that's a hard decision. It's like, here's where I'm safe, here's where I'm comfortable, I'm happy enough, but I know that if I made this choice, I could be somewhere else, I could be a little bit happier, I could be pursuing the thing that I really want to pursue. I could be chasing the things that I really want to chase. I could be doing what I just really want to do. So you're sitting here deciding between this comfort that you're feeling now, this comfort and safety, versus this thing that you really want to go after. But the gap between it is just such a big leap that it's kind of like, you kind of start to rationalize like, well, like I am happy here. I am doing something that I like. Like, it's not my first choice, but I'm happy. And that's great. Like, of course, you should always be appreciative for where you are. You should always be grateful for where you are. But at the same time, you're always going to want to go to that next place. And that next place is always right outside of your comfort zone. And it's so hard to get yourself out of your comfort zone, because why? It's like waking up on a cold winter morning, okay? Like, why the fuck would you want to get out of bed, get out from under the covers where you're all warm, get up, feel how cold the floor is under your feet, feel how cold the toilet seat is on your ass when you sit down? Like, why would you want to do that when you could just stay in bed and be warm and cozy and safe and not have to deal with anything? But here we are. It's life. We have to wake up. We gotta get our shit done. We can go to bed later. We can't just stay in bed all day. But eventually you're so comfortable in your comfort zone that it starts to get so like mind-numbingly, like it just starts eating away at you kind of. It's just like, okay, like you're ready, go, like jump, make the leap, please get up, go, make the leap, like get out of your fucking comfort zone. Like it starts like your mind will just start doing that to you. And it's nice because it's kind of like your subconscious is telling you like, bitch, you're ready. Like, you're gonna be okay. Just go make the fucking leap and we'll figure it out in the air. And then so eventually we all get to this point where we leap. We jump off the cliff. We did it. We made the jump. Okay. That seems like it's gonna be the hardest part, right? No. Oh, you best believe once you make that jump, that's the easiest part of leaving your comfort zone. And I feel like so many people don't want to tell you that. I feel like so many people are like, oh, the hardest part is just making that jump. No, babe, that's the easiest part. Because once you decide to do that, there's no going back. That was just one little like, okay, I'm going now. That was just one decision. Now you have the whole fall, you have the whole time in the air, you have the whole air time to think. And that's where it gets so fucking scary. It's unbelievable. Once you take that jump, immediately your brain's gonna be like, holy shit, what did I just do? I want to go back to my comfort zone. Like, this is too scary. What if I fail? What if I can't make it work? What if I can't do this? What if I can't do that? Like, I'm not gonna be able to make it work. It's just too much for me and I just don't want to do it anymore. Like, I'm so uncomfortable. Like, please help me. I don't feel safe. And it's that feeling of safety that we're missing. And I think the human mind is like programmed to be comfortable and to be safe. And I think a lot of people just shape it as like, once you leave your comfort zone, you're in, you've made it, you did it. That's not the case at all. If anything, that's the opposite. Like, yes, good job for you for leaving your comfort zone, but that's not enough. It's what you do in between your comfort zone and your landing zone. That's what matters. And that's the hardest part. The jumping is not the hardest part. But you know what? That's where faith in yourself and just faith that everything is always going to work out for your greater good, that's where that has to come into play, because it is way too easy to just start spiraling with those thoughts of like, I wasn't ready for this, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how to do this. No, you don't, because you've never done it before. You're not supposed to know how to do anything. You've never done it before. You don't show up to your first day of freshman year math class knowing everything. They don't expect you to, because you've never learned it. Do they expect you to take what you've learned from your other years of math and you know, make sure you have that ready to be applied? Yeah, that's what they expect of you. The same thing is for your comfort zone. You're expected to take your life experience so far and use what you have and guide your way through the path to your comfort zone. Nobody expects you to know exactly what to do, because nobody can live your life for you. Nobody can live your life for you. You have to live your life for you, and nobody's gonna expect you to know how to do everything. It is so normal and so okay to feel so scared, so lost, so anxious after you make that leap. It's supposed to happen that way, because you just jumped off a goddamn cliff having no idea what's under you. You have what you want to be under you, you could see in your mind, okay, well, I made this leap out of my comfort zone so I could go do this. You know what this is. You know your intended landing area. You know your intended destination. You know where you want to go. You have no idea where it is though. You've never gone there before. You don't know how to get there. You don't have a map. You don't have somebody saying, oh, go here, do this, do this, do this, do this, and then you'll get there. No, because even if other people have done it, nobody has done it for you. You haven't done it. Just because you're taking the same path as this person does not mean the paths look similar, the paths are gonna be similar. It's just so happens you're both in your own versions of comfort zones and you both wanna do the same thing. You're trying to get to the same destination, but you have to take a completely different route because that's just how it works. And you're gonna have to be okay with that. And of course, talking to people along the way, like nobody can tell you what to do, nobody can tell you how to do it, but can you get help? Can you seek guidance? Can you seek comfort? Of course you can. Of course you can. But you can't rely on watching somebody else do what you want to do and expect the same thing to happen, because that's when a lot of times you're gonna fail at getting out of your comfort zone. You're gonna fail. You're gonna think, oh, well, this person that they didn't have that roadblock in the way. So that means this isn't meant for me because I'm having all these roadblocks, but that person didn't. It doesn't mean it's not meant for you. Literally, whatever the fuck you want to be meant for you will be meant for you. If you want something, you can go get it. And while you're in the air, while you're just floating, while you're like, fuck my life, why did I jump? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? You have two choices. Your first choice, find the closest destination and land. Walk your sorry ass back up to your comfort zone and be like, oh, okay, I'm okay again. You guys, don't worry. Sorry, I panicked there for a minute. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. But here's the thing. Eventually, you're gonna get to that point again where you're like, I need to jump. I need to do it. I need to try. And yes, good for you for trying. And it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. But what's not okay is deciding to fail. You made that jump and you decided it was too much for you. It was too scary. It was too hard. And you landed somewhere where you didn't want to land. You said, no, I want to get down. I want to get off. I don't want to be here anymore. You landed. Maybe you made it maybe it lasted a day. Maybe it lasted a day and that day, it was too much for you. So you walk back up to your comfort zone and you say, okay, I'm back. Good for you for trying, but that's not gonna get you to where you wanna be. I'm proud of you that you tried, but if you had enough faith in yourself to jump the first time, where did that faith go in between your feet leaving the ground and your time on your way there? You let your thoughts control you. You let your mind take over. You let your thoughts dictate your life. And your thoughts were not in keeping with that faith that you had in yourself earlier. The ground gets ripped out from under your feet. Of course you're gonna be scared. Of course you're gonna be anxious. You're literally on your way to somewhere that you don't know where it is and you don't know how to get there. That's scary. Can you imagine your best friend just moved across the country? They don't tell you where they moved and they don't tell you how to get there, but they say, hey, I need you to be here right now. You get in your car and you just start driving and you hope for the best. That's essentially what's happening. You get out of your comfort zone and now you're on this journey where you don't know where the fuck to go and you don't know how the fuck to get there. It's supposed to be scary. It's supposed to feel weird. It's supposed to feel uncomfortable because you just left your comfort zone. Of course you're gonna be uncomfortable if you're not in your comfort zone. Of course you are. So why would you think that it would be fun? Why would you think that it would be this easy, smooth sailing? Why would you set yourself up to believe that it's gonna be the easiest journey you've ever taken, the easiest path that you've ever, why would you do that to yourself? And I'm not saying to jump out of your comfort zone knowing that it's gonna be scary, but I'm just saying jump out of your comfort zone and know you're about to leave your zone of comfort. You're about to lose all your safety nets. You're about to lose all your comfort. But you trusted yourself enough to jump. So no, go into it saying, okay, I'm about to leave everything I know. I'm about to leave all my safety. I'm about to leave all my comfort. Make yourself okay with that, and then say, all right. Now, with that being said, it's really normal for me to feel anxious, for me to feel full of doubt, for me to be scared, for me to be worried, and for me to want to go backwards. And just because I feel those things doesn't mean it was the wrong decision. I think way too many people tell you like, oh, well, if you don't feel confident about it, then it's not for you. Oh, if you're filled with self-doubt, then it's not for you. No, because you've never fucking done this before. Anything in life that you do for the first time, are you 100% confident that this will be the best grade A, top tier, 100% thing that you've ever done? No. No. You will never feel that way. You go into these things saying, okay, I've never done this before, so I'm probably not gonna be great at it. You can learn. You can learn how to be great at it, but are you gonna be great at it just like that? No, of course you're not. Of course you're not. So why would this be any different? Why the fuck would this be any different? It won't. It won't be. So that's your first choice. You can run it on back to your comfort zone like a little bitch. Or option 2, jump. Take it all in, be like, holy shit, I just jumped. Okay, let's rationalize this. I jumped. That means that I trusted myself enough to do it. You should take that for everything that it is. Do you know how many people do not trust themselves day to day? And it's not even like, oh, like I don't trust myself to do it. People doubt themselves because they're like, I feel like we're grown up to doubt ourselves. Like we were taught like, oh, you can't be too confident. You can't be too sure yourself. You can't be too confident. You can't be too good at this. You can't show people that you're too good at this. So honestly, like we're programmed to be like, oh, well, like I'm really confident about this, but I don't think I should be because why should I be? No, you jumped. You were confident enough in yourself. You trust yourself enough to make that leap. And are people gonna watch and be like, oh, that was a bad idea. Like, who do they think they are? Like, that was a bad idea. Like, they're gonna fail. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. Sure, maybe people are saying that, but guess where those people are? They're standing right up at that comfort zone, wishing that they could do what you just did, okay? So don't even listen to that. Somebody's gonna tell you, oh, you're gonna crash and burn. Like, that's way too risky. That's too unknown. Great. Everything new in life that got discovered in that leap of the unknown, okay? It has to be done. And not everybody's gonna do it. And that's fine. Everybody's allowed to live their life how they wanna fucking live their life. But if you wanna get out of your goddamn comfort zone, you're gonna take that leap, you're gonna take a deep breath, be like, look, I'm floating, I'm in this area of like complete unsafety, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, I don't know how I'm gonna get there, I'm just floating. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Because there's no path, there's no direction. There's nothing telling you that you're doing it wrong. There's nothing telling you that you're doing it right, but there's nothing telling you that you're doing it wrong. You have this whole journey that's completely unscripted, completely undetailed, completely up to you. And you're gonna let the first roadblock send you all the way back home, send you all the way back to your comfort zone? Why? Why? Why would you do that? You just have to have complete faith that everything is always working out for your greater good. Sure, you got told no, that sucks, that hurts, that doesn't feel good. You got told, oh, sorry, you're just not good enough at this for us. Like, sorry, try again when you're a little bit better. That hurts. It sucks. It's defeating. But are you gonna take that one tiny thing in this grand scheme and let you tuck your tail between your legs and go running on back to your comfort zone? When you have this whole unwritten path in front of you, like why would you go backwards? You've already made the leap. Do you know how much harder it is? You know how much more energy you're gonna have to waste walking your ass back to your comfort zone? Because you're gonna just be filled with self-doubt. You're gonna be filled with anxiety. You're gonna be filled with just like, oh, why did I even try? Like, that was so stupid. No. Zoom out. Take a look at your path. You're in the air. You hit a roadblock. Perfect. We gotta figure out how to get through this roadblock. This roadblock was put here for a reason. It's helping me figure out the way to go. It's helping you. There's always gonna be solutions for the roadblocks in your life, on your journey, on your path. There's always going to be solutions. The only time there won't be solutions is when you hit that roadblock and you say, fuck me, my life's over. And you give up. And you put yourself in that victim mindset and you decide, like, I don't know how this happened. Like, I just don't know what to do. Like, there's nothing for me to figure. Like, no. Shut up. There will always be something for you to figure out. There will always be a roadblock. And I don't know why you're so mad about it. Like, why would you be mad? You're given this whole blank canvas. Just imagine a blank map, okay? There's nothing on the map. You take that leap, and you have a little tracker. It's following where you're going on the map, and you hit a roadblock. Perfect. There's something on the map now. There's something to guide you. There's something you say, oh, there's roadblocks here, so I can't go this way. I can go this way. You go that way. You hit another one. Oh. Well, since I can't go this way, and I hit something this way, maybe I'll try this way. You go that way. Oh, look. Now you're on your path again. It's not easy. Whoever said, after you make that leap from your comfort zone to the life of your dreams, to your next goal, to your next mission, to whatever you're leaving your comfort zone for, it's not easy. And the only reason it's not easy is because your mind immediately goes into panic mode. Panic, like, holy shit, we're not comfortable, we're not safe, what do we do? You're so dumb, you made a bad decision, you shouldn't have done that, like, why'd you do that? Like, oh my God. You're the only one who can control your thoughts. You're the only one who's in control of your mind. So just take a step back. Like, hey, look, listen, I know that we just did something really scary, but I need you to believe I trust myself enough to make it less scary. We're gonna be somewhere even more safe, even more comfortable. We're gonna be even happier. We're gonna be even more successful. We're gonna be even more abundant once we get to where we're going. And this whole journey, you can either stress out the whole fucking time, be miserable on your journey, or you could just say, like, I wasn't planning on having to do this, but it looks like I'm gonna have to do this now, and that's okay. Because we're still on the road to where we're trying to go. It's like if you're on a road trip and you pop a tire, what are you gonna do? You gonna cry about it? Be like, oh, we should just go home because we popped a tire. No, one, you can't even fucking go home because you're gonna have to fix your tire. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna fix your tire, then go home because you hit a roadblock? You popped your tire? You fix your tire, now you're gonna go home. Oh, what a bummer. Like, the trip was ruined because we blew a tire. Like, I can't believe that happened to us. No. Why the fuck would you do that? That's dumb. Obviously, you'd fix the tire and you'd be like, all right, that set us back a few hours, but we're on our way now. When you put these things in real life situations, it makes you realize how fucking stupid you look if you decide that leaving your comfort zone is just too much for you, because it's not. It's only too much for you if you let it be. And returning to your comfort zone is probably one of the stupidest things you could do, because guess what? You're allowed to make your new comfort zone wherever you are. If you're planning on going from here to here, that's really scary. That's a big distance. So you take this jump from here and you say, oh, okay, I'm doing a good job, but I don't want to handle this right now. Well, you can land. Your new comfort zone's here. Is it still a little uncomfortable? Yeah, of course it is, because you just jumped. You're still a little shaken. You're still like, whoa, like, what the fuck just happened? But look, now you're here, getting to here. Instead of here, getting here, you're here. You're so much closer. And you can do that. You can take these baby steps. It doesn't have to be this big, scary leap. It just has to be the leap. And you just have to remember that you had enough faith in yourself to make that leap. And you can't go back on yourself. You can't betray yourself. You can't turn your back on yourself, because you're the only person that's in control of your life. You're the only person who can control your thoughts, your mind, what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Nobody else can dictate your thoughts. Nobody else can dictate your path. It's all up to you if you let it be. Everybody likes to be comfortable. Everybody likes to be safe. Everybody likes to be warm and cozy and happy, all that stuff. And that's great. There gets to be a point where you're ready for something new. And that's normal. That's okay. We want to keep progressing. We want to keep growing. We want to keep, just keep it going. Even if it's something as simple as, I think I want to paint my walls black. You are leaving your comfort zone, that's leaving your comfort zone. It doesn't have to be this giant, scary thing. Like, everybody has their own thoughts. Everybody has their own feelings. Everybody has their own experience. And just because your experience of being scared to leave your comfort zone is as simple as painting your walls, and somebody else's experience of being afraid to leave their comfort zone is moving across the country by themselves because they have to, because they just got kicked out of their house, because they just got evicted and they have to move back. They have to move. It doesn't make your jump out of your comfort zone any less valid, and it doesn't make their jump out of their comfort zone any more important. They're just two different things. Everybody says it, comparison is the thief of joy, and it's so true. It's so true. Especially with social media. You go on social media and you see, you know, like maybe you want to move to New York, and you just saw the person that you were in science class with, they moved to New York and they're flourishing, and now you're like, well, fuck, like, I didn't do that yet, so I'm behind. I should have done this. Like, no, because guess what? You're where you're supposed to be. You wouldn't be where you are unless that was where you were supposed to be. So just have faith in yourself. You're the only person that you're gonna live with for the rest of your whole goddamn life. You need to learn how to trust yourself. You need to learn how to be in touch and in tune with your thoughts, your emotions. You need to learn how to control them. You need to learn how to sit with yourself and talk to yourself and say, hey, brain, thank you so much for letting me know that this is a scary situation. I appreciate what you're trying to do. You're trying to keep me safe. You're trying to keep me comfortable. But you need to let me take over. You need to let me decide what we're doing. And it's gonna be scary and it's gonna be okay, but I know we can do it. Because that's all it comes down to. That's all it comes down to. And you're always gonna figure it out. You have a blank map. Hitting roadblocks, hitting obstacles, taking a plunge into the bottom of the goddamn river, like feeling like feeling like just like life is piling up on top of you. Like, just imagine you're on a map. Like, you hit a roadblock. Okay, great. We just ran into the side of a mountain. Perfect. That hurt. That sucked. It made me sad. It makes me want to go back home because that's where I'm comfortable. And that's where somebody's going to give me a hug and fix my bruise and tell me that it's going to be okay and give me hot soup. But you know how much harder it's going to be to run into that roadblock? You hurt your shoulder, you're battered and bruised, and you got to walk all the way back. You know how much harder that is than just, all right, that sucks. I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to take a minute here. I'm going to just sit here. You know, I'm going to collect myself. I'm going to get a little bit better. I'm going to feel a little bit better. And I realized, all right, we hit this mountain. We can't go through a goddamn mountain. We can go around it or we can climb to the top of it. You get to decide what's next. And you don't know what's next. And that's the beauty of it. The only way you get to figure out what's next is if you decide to go. And that's the only way you're going to find out what's next. And I don't know. I think it's beautiful, and I think comfort zones are a beautiful and terrifying thing. And I think really anything in life that's beautiful it always has this air of like, holy shit, like, and we're not supposed to know it all. We're not supposed to know it all. You're not supposed to understand it all. You're not supposed to have it figured out. If you were supposed to have it figured out, there'd be a book you go buy. Be like, how the fuck do I figure out my personal life? My name is XYZ. That'd be for you. You could check it out. You could read a whole manual on how to live your life, what to do, where to go. Great. That'd be super easy. It'd probably be a lot more fun because it'd probably feel a lot less scary a lot of the time. So guess what? That's not the case. So you can't fucking do that. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. I hope that you find strength in yourself enough to trust yourself, to have faith in yourself, to keep going, to keep pursuing, to keep being fucking incredible. Because guess what? You're the only you in this whole entire fucking universe. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? So on that note, I hope you guys have a good fucking day.